Counting down to the got Rocky to come today. Speaking, as you can hear Serena Rutter performing at last night's UTC Power closed ceremony. I put out her performance from last night's 2015 Power closed ceremony. All the way up on my channel already. So yeah, go check it out. It's up on my channel, youtube.com/drrockser. Check it out, let me know what your guys' thoughts.
Former Conservative MP E. Adams has lost her bid to run for the Liberals. Adams left the Harper Conservatives in February under a cloud of misconduct allegations, and she was welcomed into the Liberal Party by leader Justin Trudeau. However, last night another Liberal candidate won the nomination that she was seeking in the Toronto riding of Eglinton Lawrence. Here's the CBC's Chris Glover.
Are you back? Political newcomer Mario Mendocino was fired up during his victory speech. He said his rival, former Tory MP Eve Adams, was courageous. The Liberals was booed for it. There's no point. Now that she's lost, she says her political future is unclear, but she'll support Mendocino.
We have to have all come together as one team.
Mendocino will face off against Conservative Finance Minister Joe Oliver in the upcoming election. But in a statement, Oliver counts on Liberal leader Justin Trudeau's vote for judgment. At one point, Adams hopes to be the Tory in a different GTA riding. There were allegations that her fiancé, then Tory party executive director Dimitri Sides, was meddling in her campaign. The party took them both. And in February, she joined the Liberal Party. Liberal strategist Jim Warren says last night was a blow for Trudeau because he so vigorously welcomed Adams.
Credibility of the leader will be called into question. At the same time, the party will have to rally together.
Chris Glover, CBC News, Toronto.
A second body has now been found in New Zealand in an area where two Quebec men were believed to be hiking. Louis Vincent Lassard and Ethan Lemieux, both 23, were supposed to return home to Montreal on Friday. When they missed their flight out of New Zealand, their families contacted police. Search and rescue official Sergeant Ian Martin says it appears the two men were caught in an avalanche.
I didn't actually clear this. He's quite confident that they booked along the trek in until the traffic was slow and avalanche. Like it didn't get 350 meters down the uphill.
New Zealand officials are now completing the formal identification process. U.S. President Obama is in Ethiopia on his visit to Africa.
I'm proud to be the first U.S. President to visit Ethiopia and tomorrow the first U.S. President to address the African Union. So my visit reflects the importance the United States places on our relationship with Ethiopia and all the nations and peoples of Africa.
Ethiopia is a close ally of the U.S. in the fight against Islamic extremists in the region. Obama kicked off his African tour over the weekend in Kenya. With investors around the world watching on with concern, Chinese stock prices fell by another 8% today. It's the biggest one-day change in almost a decade, and it comes despite recent government efforts to prop up the volatile Chinese market. Juliana Liu reports.
It was an unexpectedly dramatic sell-off after weeks of relative calm. So what led to the losses? Profits at industrial companies in China dropped in the month of June, and a private survey factories last week suggests business there is contracting instead of expanding. There were also rumors that Chinese regulators are looking at ways of reversing or exiting a series of unprecedented measures taken in early July to boost the flagging stock market.
That is the BBC's Juliana Liu in Hong Kong. And that is CBC News to this hour. I'm Joe Cummings.